Good morning, everyone. I'm on Razorback track off of Blackwood Road. Today I'm heading down, here's a sign here. Yeah, finally. Heading down Razorback track north. Someone in the comments mentioned that there was a old mining camp down the bottom. So I just thought I'll mosey on down here and have a bit of a look. As you can see, the sign says Spanish onions on the other side. So I don't know if that track going in through there is 2 k's. But from Blackwood Road, it's roughly 2 k's at this point. Anyway, yeah, be interesting to see what's down here. It's good to be on a track for a bit of a longer time at the moment. Lately I've been off track all over the place. And it's worth when you're trying to find things from a long time ago. There were no tracks when they came. Quite a few wombat holes around, or little digs. I've never seen one yet though. Oh well. I haven't been down this track before. I've walked past it. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Let's see what we've got down here. And there's also a couple of potential spots around the a couple of corners in the river where it looks like all the other places that they've set little mining operations up. So depending on how I'm going, is depending on whether I decide what I'm going to do down here. Geez, all these grass trees. If there's one thing about Razorback track and around it, there's thousands of them. Even just walking along the main track, if you really like to have a look at them, they're everywhere. Only thing, it's a little bit steep in places at track. Yeah, right now I'm in a little saddle walking along a ridge. Got a fairly steep gully down there and a fairly steep gully over here. Nowhere near the main river yet. But pretty cruisy walking. looks like we're heading down. Let's go. Wow, there's a cool view. I can hear the river in the background. Temperature's about 10 degrees, I think. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning now. I started roughly 20 past 7, so it hasn't taken me too long to get here. Like I said, it's an easy walk. And depending on what happens, I'll go around the back way to get out, but we'll just see. Oh, heading down the spur now into where the river is. To the left there is Whiskey Gully, and straight in front of us is pretty much where the river is. You gotta wonder about tracks like this. Were they originally put in by people looking for gold in the area? By the explorers, maybe by the Chinese? I'm guessing they just looked at an area and thought, yeah, because of what they know somewhere out, from other parts of the world, that this little area will hold some riches for them, I guess. This is a pretty well-worn track. I'd say people loop it with the Spanish onion across the river. Very loose and rocky, really. Well, here I am down the bottom of Razorback Tk Nth. There's the marker. And over there, where that big rock is, that's you go to Cowan's track up that hill. It's pretty steep, and I actually did it when it was pouring with rain, so it was really slippery as well. So now I'm just going to explore what's around here. You know, I was hoping to maybe get up there, but nah, that's not happening. Ooh, that's slippery. And this is Whiskey Gully. Might have a little wander up there for a couple of minutes. And I'll walk along here, see if I can find any old ruins. So far it really doesn't look like there's much here. It's obviously where people go across to the other side. They're throwing the rocks down. Fair enough. Yeah, this looks like it was a A little campsite area. Possibly a little shaft right there. Maybe. Obviously people have been here. Nice little campfire setup. What's down here? Not really any much more evidence of anything apart from that one little hollow. Oh, there's a big old one up there. You wouldn't want to be under that dead thing when it fell. Crikey. Yeah, so I'm fairly happy that was something that has been dug out. But there's not much else, so it's kind of devoid of anything. But looking on the other side of the river, I reckon 30 or 40 metres up, there might be an old brick wall up there. And that'd be to the, yeah, if you're going up towards Cowans, that'd be on the right. That'll be on the spur to the right of it. Oh, this might be something up here too. Little flat area. Rocks piled up. Well, I'm over the other side and I'm going to have a look. Those rocks look a little bit too much like a legitimate made wall to me, so I'm just going to bash through this. And have a look, see if I can pick it as being anything other than just a normal little interesting getting through here though. Oh, along the river. If I have to, I'll just drop my pack and go up. It's not too steep. Going up's fine, it's getting down is the problem. But I want to have a bit of a closer look before I move elsewhere. Little camp spot just over there. Although dangerous camp spot with a big dead one above you. Where those rocks are in front, that's Razorback and Razorback North and Whiskey Gully, and to the directly to the right of that is the way back to Cowan. Very cool. The river's just ambling along today, and I'm going up there. There's my gear. Just thought I'd come down and have a bit of a look around, see if I can find anything. Obviously nothing here. Oh, it feels weird to have the pack off your back, that's for sure. can't really see any evidence of a wall so far down along here on either side, but then you walk along and you find some stacked rock, and it's like, well, definitely isn't natural to be that way. Yeah, there's some there. There's some stacked rock there. And there's an adit there, I think. I'm not going to go as far as saying that there was a flume or trough base or whatever it is here, but they've definitely done some work. That's all been stacked up, so I reckon there must be an adit up in through there somewhere. That's collapsed. Because it's in the old triangular shape that I've seen before. Like they divert water down from the top of the hill into this little area, and then it spreads left and right. And they put this wall in the front to stop it from going straight down. I've seen that way up high on Cowan. I reckon 50 metres above the water I've seen that. And it's been within, or right down near the water as well, off the track a little bit from, I think it's right of the East Walk before you get to Cowan. There's a heap of it. Yeah, that's definitely built by someone, and I can't see anything else. I'll go back and head up to that little spot. Hopefully a wombat doesn't run off with me pack. There they are, just there. Now all I've got to do is get up there and have a look. Just come from down there. A little bit steep, but not too bad. Oh, yeah, there we are, look at that. Bingo. Another happy moment.
I'm excited.
Oh, I hate pickles. Yep. Been working up here. Stacking their rock. So there's an awful lot of waste rock here. Oh, it's going to be fun getting down. So all of this has all come out of a mine, I reckon. It's all been dumped over the side all the way along here. Now if I can just get up around it and through, I'll be able to find out exactly where it's coming from. Maybe round that way, I reckon. Ooh, they're all a bit loose. Very loose. That's gonna break. What have we got up here? Oh. Oh dear. Yep. Reckon they were digging out of here. That's where I was looking through before. Now this is where I'm going. Yeah. Must have dug through here looking for gold, I reckon. There's no other reason for them to be digging, but anyway. Comment from Captain Obvious there. And chucked all their rock down through there. Oh. Just go up a little bit and have a look, and I'll figure out a way back down. Yeah, I reckon there's a shaft here. Shaft in there somewhere, maybe two. Dumped all their spoiled waste rock out the side, stacked it up. They didn't have to carry it too far. Up on the side of the hill, right next to, well, almost direct, well, it is directly across from the campground at Razorback North, and just to the west of Cowan and the Cowan and Spanish Onion Track, where they meet the river. Well, you don't say. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that it's either a path that they built to get from one end to the other, or, you guessed it, carried water. And this little flat bit here actually goes to, there's a round, oh, it's almost like a castle embattlement thing. Oh, I'm not going to go through it, it's all prickly. Yeah, so this is definitely a wall that's been built up. Looks like a little bit of an adit there. There's the wall. Let's see if I can get along it. This is real. Oh. Yeah, look at that. It sure did. I reckon I'll go down that way. The way I come up is pretty sketchy. Sketchy. Oh, get out of there, you. Yeah. and you walk to here onto this little rounded area, and then kind of curls down the hill, which is the way I came up. Doesn't look like it goes down that way, really. Like you could imagine it if you really wanted to, but there's the wall. And the wall or the path goes up through there past that big tree, about another 20 metres that way. So there it all is. Another mine site hidden away for how many years? I don't know. Could have had their camp on the other side of the river there where that fire was earlier, and walk their way across each day to work. Walk their way back overnight. Sounds pretty feasible to me. I just walked across it because I wanted to have a look at something. Imagine if your life depended on it and you had to work for a living. I kind of think there is an actual path going down. You can see a lot of waste rock still there. And that this is a lot easier going down than it was going up. It kind of winds its way down here. So this could be where they come down each day. I wouldn't presume it to be, but you never know. Well, it was a lot easier going down than getting up there. And now I'll have a cuppa and something to eat in this lovely little spot and chill for 20 minutes and then start me way back. Rightio, had something nice to eat. A banana. Drink of the hydrolyte and I'm back ready to go. Another little look at this stretch of beautiful river. A great little swimming hole in the middle of summer this would be. Bit of a campsite or home base for the miners when they're here, I reckon. Almost a perfect spot, same as down here, and up there you might be able to see through the bushes, the stacked rock, the rock walls. Well, apparently it's only a kilometre up there. It's 2 kilometres return. So yeah, there it is. Razorback with some mining up on the Cowan and Spanish Onion side. I was going to walk up that gully, but these runners and those rocks don't mix. They flex too much. Your feet get too sore, so I'm just going to walk back up normally. And the other option was to go up that darn hill, but it's a little bit it's a little bit too steep for me. Just a little bit too steep, so I'll just go back up the Razorback track there and back up to the main road. Well, back up on the main Razorback track. There it goes there. and that's where I've come from. Geez, there's a bit of a workout coming out, pretty steep, but a good walk. It's not far, but yeah, gets to you a little bit. That was a really good exploration, I guess you could call it, even though I didn't find a fully set out area, mining area. Had to work a little bit to find where they actually were, and yeah, found it. Pretty happy with that, to be honest. Had a look at something that not many people have seen. People have probably walked straight past it. There was even a little campfire underneath it, next to the river. People probably sitting there don't even know there was a mine there. So another little bit of history that we found. Strike that one off the list and move on to the next one. Just an amazing place. Yeah, we've got a whole heap of dead grass trees here. Not sure what's causing them, but could be the disease. They're right next to the track, but there's literally thousands of them. And thanks to everyone for watching the other videos and commenting. It's a bit of fun. Sharing a bit of history around, sharing a bit of our bush. For the people that can get out there and have a look, why not? Anyway, I'm going to go. I've got about a 2k walk now. Pretty easy, just along this access track. I reckon people have gone down to the river on the main Razorback. I think I heard some voices earlier on. But that's it for me. Hope to catch you on the next one. Be safe. See you later.